Everything's stuck down. It's so frustrating. I'm literally going to rip it in a minute because it's just getting on my tits. Fuck it. Bollocks to it, you know what I mean? Alright guys, if you want to see me opening this set and totally making a fucking pig's ear of it, watch this video. It's at the end of the video. I mean, feel free to skip the review if you don't want to see the review, but it would be nice if you watched the review. But at the end of this video, about 8.5 minutes into the video, I have a massive battle on opening this difficult box. Okay, so first of all, I shall be reviewing the Cyberman. It comes with a set. Obviously, there's 2 of these included. Some people call them Scout Cybermen. I'm not really quite sure what the actual names are, but anyway. So basically, the articulation is standard. Like with all the figures, you've got a 360 on the arms. The legs go up and down. There's joints on the knees. Their feet twist around very slightly. Their hands twist around. The head obviously doesn't twist because it's literally fixed on. So there's the articulation and that. Now the best part of these figures, I think, is the detail. Let me just show you what I mean. So the detail of these figures is just amazing. I think these are probably my favourite Cybermen now. That they've released, I reckon, because they're more chunkier. The figure's more chunky and it looks more menacing. And I've always liked Revenge of the Cybermen as a story. And I've always thought that these Cybermen look like the 70s. I know obviously they're supposed to. You know, they've got like little flares on their trousers, really. You know, I just think it's brilliant. And I quite like the background as well. I was always keen on 2 stories, The Ark in Space and Revenge of the Cybermen, obviously, which had like the beacon, and you can see that in the background. And I just think that looks amazing with the figures that have been included. I noticed that the chest plate on these ones, they're a lot more advanced, obviously, than the original Cybermen, or Cybermen before this model anyway, which would be the Invasion Cyberman. He's just there. You can see there's quite a big difference. You know, for one, the whole chest plate has actually now been turned upside down, quite honestly, which is cool. It looks better that way, I think. And also the Invasion Cyberman, his little head plate things don't look anywhere near as good as his head plates. They look awesome, I really think they do. So that is pretty much all I can say about the Scout Cyberman. Again, there they are, both of them. I just think they look absolutely fantastic. And then this set also comes with the Cyber Leader, which I was so glad about, because I've done customs of a Cyber Leader. I've painted the Invasion Cyberman with a black helmet, and it's never quite as good, to be honest. So now we have the Cyber Leader. Now, doesn't he just look fantastic? And the articulation is exactly the same on this figure as it is on these 2 guys, obviously. Basically, there are only a few differences. The major difference being his head, or his helmet, is painted black. That is because, as I've said, he is the Cyber Leader. If I turn him around, you can see it's black all the way. Very nicely done. There's no paint spillage there or anything like that, so that's fantastic. Now, there is also another difference with this Cyberman compared to his friends, and that is on... It might just be a mistake on my Cyberman, actually, but anyway, the little belt thing there, it's like black, and the circle's been painted black, but on these ones it seems to be more blacker. Like fully black, if you know what I mean, whereas there's gaps of silver in that one. Whether it's just that's the way it was painted, I'm not really sure, but you know, I give this set a whopping 9.5 out of 10. They ain't gonna come much better than this set, I don't think. And also, you can't even forget this, right? In the Tomb of the Cybermen figure, when you get that, you get a cyber mat. and there he is. You get a Cybermat. Now in this set you also get a Cybermat, but this time the Cybermat has evolved into this. Now look at the difference. They both do the same job practically, but one's huge and one's not. So again, the detailing of this little figure is brilliant, even up to the point where you can see that he's got a little red mouth, which he does actually have in the episode. It doesn't move, it doesn't go up and down, which I was kind of hoping it might do. It is just one solid bit of plastic, but it still works, it's still good. Obviously it stands up like this, and it attacks. Well, it doesn't actually attack, but yeah. So all in all, as I say, this set gets 9.5 out of 10, and that's an easy one for me, that one. Everything is here, basically, apart from, I would say, I would like the bombs, the big round bombs that the Cybermen carry. If I had them, this set would be a smashing 10 and 10.5 out of 10. Do you know what I mean? It would be awesome, but beggars can't be choosers, and I think, to be honest, we've got a mightily good set here. Obviously, if you get your Tom Baker figure, if you've got one, and you stand him, let's put these guys towards the back a little bit, like that. If you get your Tom Baker figure and you stand him in the front with them, they just look fantastic, don't they? They just look. I mean, look at that. I mean, you couldn't ask for any better detail. You really couldn't. So I'm utterly impressed with this set. I recommend you get it. At the moment on Forbidden Planet, it seems to be sold out on their website, but they'll probably get more in. But if you go down to your local Forbidden Planet, mine are selling them for $24.99. I assume yours probably are too. This is probably because they've got too many other sets or whatever. I'm not really sure why that is actually, but it's worth going down if you're near. You've got, there's loads: Manchester, London, Nottingham, Cardiff, Southampton. There's a lot about. I am actually on Monday going down to my local Forbidden Planet again to buy 2 more Revenge of the Cybermen sets for 50 quid. I'm obviously going to be selling the 2 extra Cyber Leaders because I don't really want 3 of them, but it does mean I have 6 Cyber Scouts and obviously 3 Cyber Mats, which again I might sell 2 Cyber Mats. I only really want 1 Cyber Mat, so I might be selling a Cyber Mat or 2, and obviously, as I said, the controller. And I'm also going to buy 2 more Destiny of the Dalek sets, and obviously again I'll be selling the Davroses that come with them, because I don't want 3 Davroses from the same era. And probably the little alien thing that comes with Tom Baker, I'll probably be selling them as well or giving them away, so watch out for those videos. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my review, and I hope you've enjoyed me opening my parcel and basically just enjoy this video in general. I will be back again tomorrow with a review of Genesis of the Dalek set, where I'll be opening it, getting all excited, and comparing it to the Dalek from the classic collector's set number 1. And also, on good news as well, my 4th Doctor and TARDIS has finally arrived, and I shall be reviewing, unboxing and reviewing that figure too, so stand by for a lot more videos coming your way. Take care guys, see you later! Hi guys, welcome to the video I promised you yesterday. This is my Revenge of the Cybermen set, which I finally managed to get yesterday. As you can see, as a sale, only cost $24.99 as opposed to $29.99, so £5 off. So I was quite excited about that. Now I'm going to open this and I'm going to review the figures. So here we go. Let's open it up. It's never easy getting into these, is it? I do have a penknife, but let's use my penknife to scratch away and get in. This has to be one of the hardest sets I've ever tried to get into, I think. I just can't get in. I'm just so tempted just to rip it. I just want to get in. It's really frustrating, isn't it? Let's take this bit of plastic, this little bit of cardboard out if we can. Even that doesn't seem very easy. We tear this piece of annoying plastic off. Everything's stuck down. It's so frustrating. I'm literally going to rip it in a minute because it's just getting on my tits. Fuck it! Bollocks to it, you know what I mean? Right, so a little bit torn because the fucking cunts. I mean, do we really give a shit? Anyway, that, as you can see, we've got damage already, but to be honest, I mean, we don't care about that, do we? No, we don't. What we care about is what's on the inside. And here we go. Look, everything is stuck down. Look at that. Oh dear, packaging. What have they done? Okay, let's carefully unstick this from the packet. Okay, there's your plastic silly case thing off. Now, I don't really want to rip this, so let's get this off nicely. Okay, so before I get the Cybermen out, I'm just going to very carefully, well, I mean, quite honestly, this is so crap. I was going to use this as a backing display. Okay, so there's the backing display, which looks really quite cool. I was going to use it as a backing display, but quite honestly, it's a bit, well, I don't know, maybe I will. Just seems a little bit crappy, but actually it looks better on the camera than it does in real life, which is quite funny. Yeah, anyway, so the most important part of the set, of course, is what's inside, and that is the Revenge of the Cybermen, the leader, and 2 normal Cybermen, and of course not forgetting Cybermat. So I'm now going to open up these bad boys and get them out. Bear with me, I'll probably fast forward this part of the video because it is probably quite boring to see. There's one thing you get used to as a Doctor Who figure collector, and that is unwinding these awful things. I know they protect the figures, but I often think to myself, you know, is there any other way they could do it? I don't know, probably not, but whatever. I should stop complaining really, shouldn't I? Okay, so, proving to be difficult to get them out, as per usual. It's always the hardest part, you know. Saving the money, going to work and saving the money, that's the easy bit. You know, the hard bit's getting the damn things out. Okay, so the first one's out. Looking rather cool. Just stand him over there. Let's get the leader out. Bear with me as I untwizzle a lot more of these awful thingies, which I'm just going to chuck on the floor over here. No one cares. I wonder if there's anyone out there that actually collects these plastic wires instead of the figures. I very much doubt it. That would be weird. But if you're a collector of these annoying plastic wires, then hell, get in touch with me and you can have a whole lot, because I've got millions of them because I've bought so many figures in the past. Okay, one more for the Cyber Leader. Okay, and there's the Cybermat, which actually looks really cool. Actually, I'm down. Does look good. Right, let's move the camera